Street photography is all about capturing the essence of the moment, but what lens is the best tool for this job? The compact and fast Sony 35mm 1.8 or the versatile Sigma 24-70 f2.8? Let's find out in the beautiful body shot. I've poured countless hours into crafting my Lightroom preset pack to achieve this unique look. So if you want the same look that I have without spending long time trying to make the right adjustments with the colors, then check my website, you can find it in the description below. The Sony 35mm 1.8 is an excellent lens. The compact form factor and the wide 1.8 aperture make this lens so useful for run and gun photography and filmmaking. Now it's understandable why so many creators love it. Personally, I don't like heavy setups for photography, so that's a huge benefit for me. And also because it's small, it's not pull too much attention. Because not every attention is good. Street photography can be a great hobby, but it also comes with risks. Pickpockets are skilled at using distractions to steal cameras. So be cautious and aware of common theft techniques. The 1.8 aperture is more than enough in most of the situations, but that doesn't mean you always have to use 1.8. 35mm is a really versatile focal length. It's the perfect middle between the wideness and the compression. That's why it's so popular among photographers. But switch to the Sigma 24-70. It's a zoom lens with constant f2.8 aperture, which is really useful in the streets. Because if you use a variable aperture lens, you will have to adjust the exposure much more frequently when zooming. But why is it worth to use a zoom lens over the light and compact and nearly perfect 35mm lens? 35mm is one of my favorite focal lengths, but it is still limiting sometimes, because my subject is too far away and I have to go closer to take a picture. So in this case, a zoom lens is very useful. I could easily switch between the wide end and the long end, and this is crazy good in streets. In a lot of cases you don't know what situations you will getting into, so the versatility is the king. But after using the Sigma 24-70 for a while, I realized that slowly I became lazy. In a lot of cases I just zoom to my subject and don't thinking about to go closer or position myself better. So I just zoom until the framing is right and push the button. And I think you should try to move a lot with your feet too to avoid the laziness. And also this lens is much heavier and bigger, so you may cause some bad attention in the streets. And also it's more difficult to carry it in a whole day long. But if you ask me, it's really fun to use, especially in street photography. And maybe you noticed that I didn't mention the sharpness and the chromatic aberration and the distortion, and it's not a mistake, it's because I don't really care about that. Nowadays almost every lens is nearly perfect for my purpose, and those are just numbers for me, and the life is not about numbers. So if I have to pick one, I would go for the Sigma 24-70 because it's a jack of all trades. If I need a wide shot, I can do that. If I need a close-up, I can do that too. And I need this versatility instead of sticking with one focal length. Personally, I prefer more the zoom lenses, but sometimes I really like using primes too because of the weight and the beautiful and unique look. It could blur the background so much and I really like it. But sometimes primes could improve my creativity because I have to adapt to the situation and position myself better. So each lens has its own benefits. You should try and find out which fits your shooting style perfectly. So you should use the lens that brings you joy. Don't feel pressured to use what everyone else is using. If you don't like big and bulky lenses because everyone is watching you and it makes you nervous, then pick smaller lenses. It will be so much more comfortable in the streets and you will start to feel your confidence. Street photography is about capturing life, not impressing others. I am very happy if I can motivate you to go out and shoot. It's so chill and I really like that. If you want me to show you how I record my street photography videos, make a comment down below. And also, if you're interested, I will make a Lightroom editing tutorial where I show you my workflow, how I edit these pictures. I am really impressed by how many faces this place showed us in just one day. From rainy morning to a sunny afternoon, ending with the snowy surprise. It was a roller coaster of weather and emotions. The mountaintop was perfect with some hot tea, and that feeling with this beautiful view was amazing. As we descended back into the city, the lights twinkled like a farewell, making it so hard to say goodbye to this enchanting place. It's a day that I won't forget. And that's all for today. What do you think? Do you prefer more the prime lenses or the zoom lenses in street photography? Leave a comment below. And also you can find links to these lenses in the description below. And if you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you're interested, you can find more street photography videos here. I hope you enjoyed and see you guys in the next one. Peace!